What is up, everybody? And today we are going to go over the best loadouts for Call of Duty Mobile, obviously, as we are loading into Call of Duty Mobile. So let me get you started with the first loadout. So for our first loadout, we're going to go with the M4, a classic, and it has always been pretty good in COD Mobile. So first we are going to go with the RTC light muzzle brake to help us with that recoil. And then we're going to go with the OWC Ranger to also help with the recoil and the damage range. And for our optic, really, you can choose anything, but I like running the 3X tactical scope. And you also can't forget that extended mag. And then I also like running with the Strike foregrip. No, not that one, the Strike foregrip. And yeah, it's always been a pretty good loadout because we have a lot of accuracy and the recoil is good. And it's just always been a pretty good weapon. So let me get y'all with the next one. For the second loadout, we're going to be using the HDR. And we're going, for the first attachment, we're going to be using the tactical suppressor muzzle so that we don't get that mini-map ping when we shoot. Because with this one, it reduces your damage range, and we want our max damage. So we're going to go with the tactical suppressor. And then for our barrel, we're not really worried about recoil control. I'm not really worried about recoil control, but I usually run with the 26.9 HDR Pro, giving us bullet speed, damage range, horizontal recoil, and vertical recoil. So that's all good. I like the basic optic the base one, but I also like using the stock. Which one was it? I like doing this one because it reduces the hit flinch, because that's really annoying when you're trying to snipe, and it helps with the crosshair drift, lung refresher, and horizontal recoil. So we're gonna equip that. And I personally don't really care about the magazine capacity, but I do like running the 7-round mag in case you get into more than one person. Sorry, I can't talk right now. And I also usually use the sleight of hand to help us with the reload. So that's the HDR. All right, let me get y'all set up with the next one. Okay, so for our third loadout, we're going to go with the OTS-9. And this OTS-9 is more of a movement YY build. So if you aren't one of those players, you could go ahead and skip ahead. But if you like movement and you can control some recoil, then I usually will go with the RTC muzzle brake. No stock. Ooh, sorry, I had a weird thing. Anyway, but I also go with the where is it? Let me find it. The 7.5 rifled to help us with the damage range so we can shoot farther or hit people from longer distances. And I also usually run the large extended mag, so it does kind of bring down our movement speed, but it also gives us a lot more ammo. And I also like the striker foregrip to help with the movement speed as well. So that will be the OTS-9 build. Alright, and for the last build coming up, I'll get you set up with it. So for our last loadout, we're going to run with the Holger 26. This thing does have a good bit of recoil, but the damage and the damage and ammo capacity is just so good. So the first thing we're going to run with the, let me find it. Where'd it go? Sorry, I'm struggling for a second. Alright, we're going to run with the classic no, that's not it. Yeah, the tactical scope is what we're running with. And so we're going to tactical scope, and then for our muzzle, we're going to do the RTC light muzzle brake to help with the vert and horizontal recoil. And for this one, we're going to go with, you can go with a mag, but me personally, I don't like it because we already have a ton of ammo, and that just reduces our ammo. But I do like sleight of hand on this one because it does take a while to reload. And I also like running with the Merc foregrip and the and the wait, no, it's not a barrel. It's the where is it? The rubberized grip tape. The only bad thing about it is it reduces our bullet spread, but it also reduces our recoil. I mean, it increases our bullet spread, but it reduces our recoil. So I like it. And that will be our Holger 26 build. Okay, so I hope all of y'all liked the video, and I will also help y'all get set up with some perks too if you want that. So usually I'll run with the fast recover, but you can also do the agile or flak jacket, because like people with their spring mines and crap are pretty annoying. But I usually do that. And I also like vulture because it like auto reloads or something. And hardline, I don't usually use hardline, but I do use, where is it? I do usually use dead silence. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope, I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.